this user guide, I will show you how to add suggested trees and woods to our tree atlas. When you first open the tree atlas, you will see the quick user guide. If you scroll down, you can see there is a section about adding your suggested trees. It is important that you read this or watch this video to know how to use the function. I will click enter, and here I will see the tree atlas. You can go to layers first and turn off the principal layer so you can see the main base map. You can also change your base map gallery if you wanted to look at imagery rather than a topographic map. Here I can now see the satellite imagery. I can either enable map scroll so I can zoom in or zoom out with my mouse, or I could find my address or place that I want to add the tree or woodland suggestion. So for example, I will look up L18 in Liverpool. You'll see now a dot is highlighted for that location. Then to add my suggestion, I want to make sure that that layer is turned on. So I'll go to layers and go down to the take part group. When I click the expand arrow, I will see that these two layers, where would you like to see more trees and woodlands, and suggested location for trees and woodlands are turned on, which means I will be able to edit this top one. By clicking here, please add your suggested trees here. Once I click on this, I can see where would you like to see more trees and woodlands layer with the purple tree. When I click on this, my cursor has now changed to show a crosshairs with a purple tree. This is telling me to click on the map to add a point. So I will click where I want to add the tree. So here next to the street. And here you will fill out this form. It is important you read the description above because there is this disclaimer about your information that you provide to us. So in this case, I will call the name of my location the nearest road. It is good to provide a quick description of what you want to suggest here. So I will suggest and then also if you're responsible for the land. You also need to provide your email so we can contact you about your suggestion and your full name. You can also opt in or out of receiving our quarterly e-newsletter. If you opt in, you also can opt out at a later time. Finally, there is the option to add an attachment. So if I click this add button here, I could select a file from my computer, such as a photo. In this case, I'm not going to add an attachment, so I'm going to click this back arrow and click discard edits. This will take me back to the form I was filling out. Once I click create, it will think about it, and my purple tree has now disappeared. It will be reviewed by our team, and once it has been reviewed, you will receive an email to say that it has been added to our suggested trees layer. So if I go back out of create features by clicking this back arrow, my cursor is now back to normal, and I can click on layers. Now here for suggested trees, locations for trees and woodlands, these are where ones that have been accepted will go, and you can also click on these. So here there's one for Dingle Mount, and someone said that there is too much grass and wide pavements and they need more trees and shrubs. And that's what yours will look like. You will not have your name or email address or any sensitive information included in this description. Please let us know if you have any questions or concerns about the suggested layer.